All right, good evening, everybody. This is the Bitcoin and other alt update for February 15th. Today we saw a nice little dip here on Bitcoin. Talked about it last night. As long as this 10 EMA held, no reason to be all excited or anything like that, but lo and behold, it broke below. And all we're doing now is coming down and testing the 20 EMA. So if you go back and look throughout this entire move, once it broke above everything, the 20 EMA is always held, right? So I'm not going to really start to panic or, think anything's really majorly up until we break this area, right? This has been some good support in this area around, let's call it 9680 to 9900. So no reason to panic. Stochastic RSI is, working its way down to oversold. This thing was due for a pullback, so we get it. Right, here it is now. So let's keep an eye on the ball here. No reason to panic yet, but watch the 20 EMA. Okay, as long as this holds, get back above the 10, and then we're on our way back up to close to 11,000. Let's go ahead and move over to Ethereum. Nice bounce off the 23.6 retracement right here. Okay, and that's from this area down here up to here. The only thing I'm watching right now, this candle pattern, that's a bearish engulfing candle pattern, right? That's kind of heads up that this could go lower, but it needs confirmation, right? So the next candle, tomorrow's going to be really, or today is, the next candle close at least is going to be really important. So let's keep an eye on this one. It's actually holding the 10 EMA, so fairly strong. Still, the only thing, your stochastic RSI is coming down here a little bit. So maybe it bounces off this 40 or 50 level and then turns back up. If not, then we probably get a little bit of a deeper retracement, maybe down to the 38.2 and where the 20 EMA might be. So, keep an eye on this one as well. Let's go over to Litecoin. Again, another bearish engulfing, but again, have to watch the next candle for confirmation. Okay, indicator going down. When price was going up, indicator was starting to come down, so that kind of gave you the signal that something was up. And there we go. So, excuse me. So let's see if we can get back above the 10 EMA. That might get the bulls all excited again. If not, dropping down here to the 20 EMA is going to be your next support level. Moving on over to XRP. Again, same kind of situation. The only thing I didn't like about this, we had this area that was old resistance that became support, and then it broke back below it, right? Came above, couldn't quite hold it. That red stick took it out. But again, bearish engulfing, and let's see if there's follow through or not. That's going to be the key and the theme for tomorrow. Moving on, let's go over to let's go to Link. Actually, probably one of the better performers despite all the down moves today. Had a nice little, and I drew this. This little area that we had right here, this little dip, I drew the symmetry, and right here, this blue line is what stopped it right there. That's your support. Getting a bounce off it, holding support. Didn't even make it to the 10 EMA. So really strong on Link right now. And watching this right here, let's make sure it's not going to be a bearish divergence or anything. But this thing could pop again. So keep an eye on Link. XTZ, not quite a bearish engulfing, but price did come back inside the Bollinger Bands. It's still a really strong one, right? And not even like Link, not even coming down to test the 10 EMA. So you got some support up here around 307. If it breaks that, 288 is going to be your next level. But still, bullish trend, right? Don't let one wick scare you, right? So that's XTZ. ZRX, again, not trying to be a broken record, but the theme is bearish engulfing. Keep an eye on the next candle, okay? Just watch this. Let's keep an eye on the next candle and see if it confirms or not. If it does, we're going to get a little bit more of a downtrend, maybe back to some old breakout areas, and which would, in my opinion, be a fantastic buying opportunity. So that's ZRX. Let's go to ADA. This one here, again, bearish engulfing, but this one, other than XRP, which broke below old resistance, new support, this one is actually holding it. So watch ADA very closely. This could be a really good buying opportunity. But again, you want to make sure of this candlestick pattern. Nobody can predict anything, but I'm just saying, if this thing looks like it might close green, then that's going to be your opportunity to maybe push, prices higher up here to, that 700 range and maybe a little higher. Let's go over to VET. Inverted head and shoulders. Neckline was right here. Price coming back and now retesting again. If that holds, then this could turn into a really good buying opportunity. So everybody's been wanting dips to try to get back into things. Well, here's your opportunity. So this one could be another good one to get back into. And, the crap coin, dog coin, still holding that old area that was resistance as support. Any break below that, probably coming back down maybe a sat or two, and then we'll see if it holds the 200 and 233-day moving average. If it does, then this thing looks like it could go all the way up to 40. Let's go over to Digibyte. And actually broke above this rising wedge, wicked above it, but couldn't break, couldn't sustain it, right? Just all it did was get into the resistance zone. And couldn't get out of it, right? So 85 was your top of the resistance zone, and couldn't close above the 200 or the 233. I still feel like, if it can come back and maybe hold this 50 EMA down here at 77, if it dips, if it holds that area, then I think it might get enough energy to get up here and maybe get up to that 91 sat area, which has been major resistance, as you can see back over here. And if it clears that hurdle, then obviously you're going to get a nice run out of this. So anyway, that's what I've got for tonight, guys. If you have any questions, please ask me in Discord or send me a message on Twitter. Again, don't panic out there, guys. It's just, we're down a little bit, right? It's not end of the world, but it's a good buying opportunity, in my opinion, for folks that maybe have missed out here lately. So anyway, y'all have a great evening, and we'll talk soon. Thanks.